verse. Cause yeah, they said it, but I said it first. So in a sense, I gave these niggas birth. That's why my fans in my show screaming, take me in the church. No suit and tie, but baby, I go to work. Don't do it for the money, but that's...
Alright. We ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
We're ready.
Action!
Hey y'all.
What's up?
Welcome to H2 Swope.
Or welcome back.
Tonight Rick isn't with us, but we still got Louie.
Louie's always here.
Me and Rod. And if you're tuning in right now, you're like, what is that big pile of shenanigans on the table?
Big pile of awesomeness.
Yeah, we have decided to do the ultimate giveaway. See, we're up to like 75 subscribers.
75.
And like, that don't sound big to most people, but we think it's pretty cool.
We're excited.
Yeah.
Look at my face.
Stoked. But anyways, so I promised Rod when we get to 100, we're having a cookout at my house. And so like,
I love to eat.
he loves to eat. And we've been like being good about the beer, but we're going to drink it on that night.
Oh, yeah.
So if you guys want to help us drink some beer and have a cookout, be sure to subscribe. Get your friends to subscribe. We need 25 more people.
Your parents, your cousins,
Your parents and cousins.
aunties, uncles.
Hey, but anyways, what we got here, we got a weight belt.
Weight belt.
It says extra large, but it's made in Pakistan, so this is actually a large.
Large. Definitely large.
This right here is a pair of lifting wraps.
Yeah. For you girls out there, you don't have a real good grip to help you out.
It'll also help you work on your grip.
Yeah.
And we have a, this is pretty sweet, y'all. Sleeveless hoodie.
What? You heard that right.
It says toning is for printers, lift heavy.
Toning is for printers.
What? So anyways, there's an H2 Swow tee, and we have a Nutrishop water
I'll
bottle.
let you throw that too.
Remember to see Nutrishop for all your
Supplementation.
needs.
London
And then
and Somerset.
London and Somerset. And we also have a 1-month membership to the weight pile.
Oh yeah. One big shenanigans package.
Everything that I just said, guys, is like is the price.
Oh yeah.
So
You're the prize for watching the show.
all you got to do to enter is either share this video, subscribe to this channel, like this video, comment on the video, send us a question at h2swow@gmail.com. Any type of like
Interactions.
with
Communications.
H2 Swow Fitness, and we will enter you in this contest.
But it has to be after today. May the 4th.
yeah,
May the 4th be with you.
yeah. So, anyways, we are. Oh yeah, another announcement. We're up to 4 members on the Sergeant Strother 22 Ruck Memorial March. So
Who's the 4th?
we got like right now we got Tommy, Keisha, Danielle, and Josh. That's actually 5 if you count me. We're getting a team, guys. If you're not on that team, be sure there'll be a link down below. Click on Sergeant Strother Memorial Ruck. Great cause, great reason to get in shape, guys. And that's probably it for the
We're about to jump right into the questions.
question time.
Dun, 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 dun. Cue the Jeopardy music. This one's from Graham.
Graham.
He's 19. Been working out for over a year now. Making some progress. Great progress. My girlfriend has mentioned to me a few times that I need to slow down so I don't look like a bulky muscle head. I want to get bigger. Every morning when I look in the mirror, I realize that I am not finished yet. She constantly asks me who I'm trying to impress because I already have her. How can I explain to her that I don't want to quit making gains and I'm not doing it for other girls?
That's a very detailed question, Graham. I'm gonna let Rod answer this first because I could probably know what he's about to say.
Graham, look at me. All she's doing is trying to be the devil to take your gains. Just push her out to the side. On a serious note though, it's gonna be hard. Girls are jealous.
Girls are jealous.
Very jealous. Maybe take her with you to the gym.
Yeah.
Let her run on the treadmill.
Usually it's the better girls that are jealous.
Yeah.
But the girls that aren't jealous,
Yeah.
they ain't jealous.
Right.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm not trying to offend nobody.
Yeah.
But anyways, let's see, Graham. If your girlfriend isn't watching this, you can let her watch this. I'm not going to say anything too offensive about her or to her. But basically, like, the way I see it is like you've found this spark, and
He's on the game train.
you're on the game train.
You don't want to jump off.
And what that means is like you've hit this level where you've stepped out of normality, and like now average isn't good enough for you. And to me, like one of the greatest crimes to society in general is taking somebody who's not okay with being average and trying to shove them back into the average box. I mean, let them
Back
go.
into the mold.
Yeah.
Break the
I mean,
mold.
like, you're trying to break the mold, and that is awesome, man. Don't stop. Just keep going. Your girlfriend will understand, especially if you explain to her that this is it's for you, man. I mean, you looked in the mirror, you're hooked on
You
it.
got the tunnel vision.
I mean,
Making the gains.
It's okay to not be okay with average, and it seems to be this society program thing we are from birth. Everybody's got to be the same. No, we don't. We can all do what we want, be what we want, and if you want to be a level above everybody else as far as muscle size, go for it, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I say.
Yeah. If you want to be a unicorn, be a unicorn, man.
Be a unicorn. What's Harley Quinn say? Your magic on that shit.
Anyways, she's just trying to take your gains, bro. That's all it is. We're moving on.
Moving on. If Rick was here, he'd probably say the
Yeah.
same thing.
Great question, though, Graham. Missy, does it really help me lose weight if I do a fast and cleanse from time to time? Charlie, didn't you do a intermittent fasting diet
I did.
a couple months back?
Tell
them about it.
Intermittent fasting is not for me. It did seem to work, but I hated it. It didn't fit my schedule whatsoever. I am a 6 meal a day kind of guy, 6 to 7 meals a day. That's me, and that's where I'm comfortable doing. It works for me, so there's no reason for me to switch it up. And if you're talking about like a fasting cleanse, I'm going to be honest with you, and I hope I don't piss anybody off that sells cleanses. But anyways, the thing is, if your liver and kidneys and all that stuff is functioning properly, cleanse is a total waste of money. Your body already does that. It's amazing. That's what it's made to do.
That's what your body's doing.
But
literally.
as far as the fasting part goes, fasting is good for you. They've been doing it for thousands and thousands of years. But fasting is more of a mental thing than it is anything spiritual, mental. Like it shows, it kind of gives you the sense of control. Mm-hmm. Like you're in control and you decide. So I mean, in general, it is good for losing weight because it lets you see that you can you can hold back and you can do what you got to do. But I do a fast like probably once a month. But like I said, it's purely mental and spiritual for me. So I suggest doing one if you want to do one. But as far as like the cleanses and stuff, I go buy like some green tea and a whole lot cheaper. A case of green tea is like $6. Drink that for 24 hours while you're fasting. Good to go.
Yep, cleanse you all out. All right. Good luck, Missy, on your fasting.
Good luck, Missy.
Chelsea, I've heard that a glass of wine a day is really healthy. What are your thoughts? I've always heard that though. Red wine, a glass of red wine a day is supposed to be like really good for you.
Yeah, that's supposedly why like the French people are so healthy, like a heart.
Antioxidants and all that stuff in it.
Yeah, it actually does. It increases the antioxidants in your body. It helps fight heart disease. It also improves your good cholesterol levels. And that's all stuff that, is really good for you, and that is a benefit of drinking a glass of red wine a day. The problem is drinking a bottle of red wine a day does the exact opposite. Like everything we just said that's a good feature, it goes the other direction when you drink too much, and, plus some other things. So, but yeah, a glass of red wine is actually considered healthy for you today. But
Don't down the whole bottle, bro.
yeah, not a bottle all day.
All right. Randy.
That'd be considered a wino.
Wino. Alcoholic. Randy says, I have noticed that man, I had a trouble with this word the other day. Cholesterol. It'll come out eventually.
There we go.
Is labeled on the label of products. Sure it is.
Yeah.
Is this a number I should be paying attention to?
Not necessarily.
I mean,
Your saturated fats
yeah.
and stuff like that's what you should really be paying attention to. It really doesn't matter if that says like 15 on the cholesterol, as long as like the saturated fats and the trans fats are like.
I mean, what are you eating, man?
Yeah, that's true. What are you eating?
What are you eating that you worried about that
Like-
that number instead of the protein?
Like pork rinds?
Yeah. Should be counting your macros.
Yeah. Yeah, don't pay no attention to that cholesterol, but look at the trans fats and the stuff like that on there. You don't want that stuff to be high.
Yeah. All right. Trey 240 says, are self-tanning liquids and lotions cancerous?
Probably if you drink them.
Don't drink them, bro.
No, according to the information on the bottle, and if Rick was here, he'd probably be able to tell us more about it because Rick actually competes, and I know they use a lot of that stuff before shows and stuff. But I think it actually just changes. It just deals with the outer part of your skin. It doesn't actually penetrate into the body itself. I don't think there's any kind of cancerous issues at all with self-tanners that I've heard of.
Don't eat them, bro.
Yeah, don't drink them. That would probably be cancerous.
I don't use them, so Charlie question today. Darren, he says, when I have a cold, should I stop working out until I'm better or keep working out anyway? Well, Darren, you know what a cold is? It's just the devil trying to take your gains. You work out at home or you go to the gym? You don't want to be getting everybody else sick.
No.
It also depends on your level of sickness.
Yeah. I've got kind of like a rule, like me and Rod actually work out together. If I'm sick, this is gonna sound weird, but if I'm sick from the neck up, I'll work out. If I'm sick, from the head down, like when I can feel it in my body and stuff, then don't go work out. Just do some stretching and get better. But if you're sick, like from the neck up, can just your head stuffy and stuff. It actually has been. I think there's been studies showing that you can have like quicker recovery if you do like light workouts and stuff.
Sweat it out.
But that's just what I do.
Yeah.
You can do what you want. But like Rod said, be kind of considerate. If you're sick from the head down, there's a good possibility that you're like contagious and you're going to be like pushing that off on everybody else in the gym. So that's not cool. And speaking of which, if you guys work out in a public gym, you should wipe off the equipment.
Yeah. Definitely.
That's not nice.
Do some hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Don't be licking the plates.
Yeah, don't lick the plates. Those are full of germs, man.
Full of iron! Iron in my veins!
Iron. You could probably bake cornbread in those suckers.
Oh. Let's see here. Back to the other questions.
Other questions.
Last one, actually.
What?
Should I try to slim down before I add weight training to my workouts? Absolutely not.
No.
I just want to be big and strong.
Exactly.
I ain't worried about that old cookie cutter mold.
Yeah, you ain't. There's this. There's like a big misconception, and it's crazy that it's been going on for so long. People still believe that if you're heavy, you should do cardio and worry about thinning out before you add weight training into your workouts. No, that is completely false.
That's backwards.
The weight training is going to increase the amount of calories you're burning. It's going to increase your metabolism. The combination of cardio and weight training is, the prime, ingredients.
It's the total package.
Yeah, I mean, and I've actually heard trainers tell people, and I'm not trying to dog out trainers.
Do cardio only till you drop 30 pounds, and then you can start, light training.
I actually have a friend. He lives in London. He had a personal trainer at the gym tell him that, because he called me and asked me about it, and it's just not true.
Tell him to smack him?
No, I didn't tell him to smack him. But
Get out of here with that, man.
I just told him not to really listen to him.
Bro science.
Yeah. You'd be surprised how many trainers, even though they've took the courses and stuff, a lot of those courses, they still have a little bit of bro science in them, it seems like. They're not all scientific. And there's some bro science that's got a lot of truth to it, but, some of it like that, doesn't. If you want to, get fit, resistance training is your best friend.
Yep.
But I think that's it for questions.
That's it.
If Rick was here, he'd want to end with something positive. So in honor of Rick,
go ahead. You got it. You and Louie. We got Louie.
What? Let's see. I got one. In honor of Rick, what we're going to do positive this week, guys, is wake up every morning, look in the mirror, and say, today, I'm going to be nice to people.
I'm going to be nice to everybody.
Yeah. So the goal for the week, to have a good week, is not be an asshole. So
simple enough.
There you go. Be nice to people, treat people with respect, and if you've never done that before, you'd be surprised how well this week's going to go for you.
Yep.
And hope everybody enjoyed the show, got something out of it. We're actually going to...
Don't forget about the big Scrumdiddlyumptious
big
package.
giveaway. Comment, like, subscribe. Send emails to h2slow@gmail.com if you want us to answer your questions.
Hashtag Clarence for all, because I can't say it.
And join us on Facebook. I'll have links to everything below the video here. And guys, don't forget that contest. That is crazy amount of stuff. That's like a game starter kit.
Yep.
So
don't forget to go to Nutrishop for all your supplementation needs.
Go to Nutrishop for all your supplementation needs.
If you look for a hardcore fitness facility, also check out the Weight Pile.
Check out the Weight Pile
on American Greeting Card Road. Whoa, we almost said the same time.
That was awesome.
Jinx.
We rocked that out.
All right.
See y'all next time.
Yeah.